Greetings, Zombie Slayers, Slippy Jim here. Welcome to some Black Ops 1 Zombies. Kino der Toten, the very first map in Black Ops. But this is with a twist. We are playing with Rollon 42's gun mod for Black Ops. As you can see, we have the Striker. It's one of the starting shotguns on the wall here for 500 points, so I might as well grab that from Modern Warfare 2. Pretty beast. This pistol is the RE45 auto pistol from Titanfall. And there's a bunch of other awesome guns as well in this mod, which I'm going to show you guys, and Pack-a-Punch and stuff like that. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Been a while since I played Kino, actually, so this is going to be a good sort of throwback to Black Ops Zombies. But yeah, I'll put a link in the description if any of you guys that have Black Ops Zombies on PC want to download this mod and try it out. I'll link you where to download it from and how to set it up. Yeah, so give it a go. It's pretty fun, actually. Like, there's some really good guns in this mod, and it's kind of good to come back to this map and try it out. This mod actually works, I should point out, on I think the other map that it currently works for is 5. That's right. And there's also one extra weapon available on 5, which is one of the staffs. I think it's the ice staff. But there's a limit to the amount of guns that you can fit in the map files. So for that's the reason that 5 has the extra staff weapon in it. And I'm sure Rollon is going to get this working on some of the other maps as well eventually, but this is like kind of like a beta version of the mod, I guess. But yeah, so what else have we got? I think the next wall weapon that he's modded in is through this door here, so we'll open that up pretty soon. I was actually playing with Rollon using this mod and talking about it with him, so I asked him a lot of questions that I, as a modding layperson, had about this mod and how it works and like what you can actually do with Black Ops Zombies, because a lot of you guys know, obviously, World at War has mod tools like Radiant, so you can create your own maps and stuff like that for PC, right? But unfortunately, Black Ops has never had the Zombies mod tools. Hasn't had Radiant, so people can't create their own maps, unfortunately. Ooh, max ammo. Unfortunately for Black Ops, which would have been awesome, because Black Ops was a really good Zombies Call of Duty. So I was like, oh, dude, I didn't know you could mod guns into Black Ops. So that's pretty sweet. And I was asking him if there's anything else you can do. Like, you obviously can't create the structure of the map or anything like that, but he said you can actually put custom perks in if you wanted to. So you could mod that, and you could also put like debris, like you could place debris around the map, if I understood him correctly. So, you know, if you wanted some couches in the middle of the room or something like that or whatever, so you could block parts of it off, or, you know, make it harder that way and stuff like that. So kind of customize it a little bit, but you can't actually create brand new maps or anything like that. So that was pretty cool. I'd love to see some custom perks in some of these Black Ops maps as well. I know that Rollon also has a narked mod where he has like the Pack-a-Punch and everything like that, and Jug and stuff like that in narked, but that's World at War, obviously. So yeah. So I was pretty impressed with some of the guns that I saw in this map, in the mod for this map. So I thought I'd come in and try them out and Pack-a-Punch them, because it's been a while since I've... So here's the next gun, we'll get the TMP. Yeah, it's been a while since I've played some old Black Ops Kino der Toten. So I thought, hey, a bit of fun. Some of you guys obviously like to see the official maps. I get a lot of requests for Black Ops 2 Zombies. If you're new to my channel, you've just subscribed, please be aware I have loads of Black Ops 2 Zombies. I have challenge games and stuff like that. Like, I've got the Shovel Challenge, I've got the Spork Challenge on different Black Ops 2 maps. I've got the... What else have I got? the revolver challenge, some of that stuff. Some of you guys might not be aware that those videos are there, so check the playlist for those if you want to see some more challenge videos. So I know a lot of people subscribed from my All Guns Pack-a-Punch challenge. And some people have also asked if I'm going to do another All Guns Pack-a-Punch. Let's just get down the stairs here. Some people have asked if I'm going to do another All Guns Pack-a-Punch video for Black Ops 3. And yes, I probably will, provided that it's pretty easy to get to Pack-a-Punch. Okay, here's the next gun, Spaz 12. This is pretty sweet. The reload's a little bit slow without speed cola, and it's not super strong actually either. So I mean, if you get the striker, it's you know, almost pointless getting this. But this gun looks really cool. So you know, maybe you're into the looks of the gun. I don't know. Yeah, I really like the look of these. The reload animations and everything are pretty sweet as well. I won't spoil the guns though that he's put in until we get to them. So the MP40 is still there. Let's go through here, I guess. We might have dogs pretty soon. I guess the shotgun will probably be alright for dogs. But there is a gun in the next room that I definitely is one of the main ones I want to try out. So I think we've got enough. Yeah, look at this, guys. The ASM-1 from Advanced Warfare. And yes, the speakeasy, basically. Uh-oh, dogs. Not sure if I should use the pistol, or let's try the pistol on these guys, see how good it is. Okay, it's not very good. Yeah, this is pretty much a lot of people's favorite gun from, or like favorite gun for multiplayer from Advanced Warfare. Should I turn the power on? Turn it on in a second. It's pretty based in zombies as well. Not quite as good as the old PPSH from World of War, but the rate of fire is not quite that high, but still pretty awesome. Let's just wait a bit before we open the curtain till we move into round 7. This is a pretty fun map. The old Easter egg. Yeah, this was a pretty fun map for the very first zombies map for Black Ops. Like compared to Transit, like what would you prefer, to play this or Transit? You know what I mean? There might be a few people that prefer Transit, but they're crazy, I tell you. I'll be very interested to see what the first map is like from Black Ops 3. Looking at that Shadows of Evil trailer, I'm not sure whether it's the special map. You know what I mean? Like, Black Ops had Call of the Dead, which had Sarah Michelle Gellar and like special actors for it and everything. And it was like a standalone story, right? So I don't know if Shadows of Evil is that kind of one-off special map, or if it's like if they're all going to be based around that sort of 1950s, 1940s, or whatever it is world. So we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. That may very well be the first map. It may very well be like the whole theme of all the other maps as well. Because it sounded like the actors might have been pretty much on board for the whole zombies, like you know, all the zombies maps. But also I know that they're bringing back the old characters. Thank goodness for that, man. I'm so happy about that. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what the Doris remake is going to be like and how that continues the storyline in Black Ops 3. Yeah, that'll be very interesting. Particularly because I hated, like, I was seeing like an interview with one of the lead writers from Zombies, and he was saying how it was a cliffhanger ending in Origins. It wasn't a cliffhanger ending, man. It was like some lame ass like ending to the whole of Zombies. Like, oh hey guys, this is why we had Zombies, because it was all kids playing a game. You know, that could have been the end of Zombies forever. you know. But they're saying it was a cliffhanger ending. I don't see it as a cliffhanger ending in how it came across. But if they're calling it that, then that kind of means that there's more to it. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they continue on with the old characters, considering that ridiculous ending in Origins. You know, I'm talking about the Easter egg. The ending of the Easter egg, which kind of divided a lot of Zombies players in terms of some liked it and some didn't. Yeah, this ASM1 is pretty beast, I gotta say. It feels a little bit more powerful, like a slightly higher caliber is how it feels from the Advanced Warfare gun. Let's get that max ammo. Yeah, this map is actually pretty easy once you know basic strategy. Finish this. I hate these gas zombies. Yeah, but I'm pretty excited for Black Ops 3. I got my fridge, my jug fridge and everything as well, so be looking forward to when that arrives. Trouble is, I had to get it from the US, so let's get double tap. I had to get it from the US, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to plug it in without getting like some sort of not adapter, but one of those things that changes the voltage, if you know what I mean. Which is a real hassle because the US power supply is a lot lower power than Australia. So that means if I plugged it in, like without any adapters, it would blow up or fry out or something. So you have to like reduce the voltage down so it doesn't burn out. So that kind of sucks, but I'm glad I got one because the first thing I heard about that Jug Fridge Edition was, hey, it's coming, it's going to be awesome. I'm like, oh yeah, so okay, they're going to release that soon. That's pretty cool. And next thing I know, it's sold out everywhere. When they released it, it sold out in like 2 hours. So that kind of sucked. But I managed to get one anyway. And I've actually got replica perk bottles. The Black Ops ones. So I'm going to put those in the fridge, I think. It's going to be pretty awesome. Uh-oh. Okay, let's go. We didn't have much choice there. We had to go for the teleporter to escape. Alright. Obviously don't have enough to pack a punch just yet, but I think we will pack a punch. We're definitely going to pack a punch the ASM1. Because I want to see what this is like, pack a punch, because it's already pretty good standard. Kind of not the best long-range weapon, but maybe it gets a sight when we pack a punch. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, but this is why Zombies is so good. It's the guns, basically. If you had to sum it up in one word, why is Zombies so good and so addicting? It's because of the guns. Well, that's a big factor to it anyway. Like, obviously, multiplayer has a lot of guns as well, but Zombies had, like, the ray gun, which was some crazy OP weapon. Let's get Jug here. And then you had Pack-a-Punch and everything like that. The perks are pretty cool. And obviously the Zombies factor, the endless waves and all that. There's a lot of reasons it's so popular, but that is where Advanced Warfare really screwed up their Zombies effort. And that the guns were just like there were some really cool guns, but they weren't very powerful, and they had that ridiculous, super expensive, not very effective upgrade system. So I mean, I hope they learn from that, because it's super easy to fix that sort of thing. People like OP weapons in Zombies. Max ammo! Alright, so this round we're going to build up some points and hopefully get enough to pack a punch as soon as we can, because we have pretty much all of the basic perks that we need. See, the box is in the alleyway. So yeah, we'll hit the box as well later on to get some of the other guns. I think there's a couple of other guns on the wall as well that I want to try out that are modded in here. Ooh, insta-kill. Nice. Let's get some knife kills here to maximize the points. Uh-oh. Swing and a miss. Okay, let's head back towards the stage here. Yeah, the one downside of this particular map is like it didn't really have any Easter eggs in it, which was really strange. It only had the 2 radios and the musical Easter egg. But it didn't have like the big quest type Easter egg. It's almost like we didn't discover it or something. Someone was saying that the Zombies guys was saying at Comic-Con or wherever it was recently that people haven't discovered all of the Easter eggs yet. I find that kind of hard to believe because of all the data miners and people that can, you know, fly outside the map and everything. It's kind of hard to believe that, to be honest, but maybe it's true. Maybe Kino still has some crazy Easter egg in it that no one found. If so, that would be incredible because some of the Easter eggs were leaked like even before the map came out in their entirety for the last few maps in Black Ops. So obviously there was an insider at Treyarch who was leaking some of that information, or a tester or something like that. Probably the work experience kid, who knows? But particularly the moon, pretty much the entire Easter egg, how to do it, the steps and everything was released in text form on YouTube the instant the map was out. So no one had to work that one out. Of course, people still claim to be first to do it, naturally. Okay, so this is Pack-a-Punch. It doesn't shoot explosive rounds or anything. Still pretty cool though. Gonna get a better look at it here. Looks like it's got... Let's have a look here. Let's see what the camo looks like. Pretty sure it's got the just the regular Black Ops like circuitry camo. Got tons of ammo. Yeah, so it's had a power buff. It's got that. Oh, even the clip has the Pack-a-Punch camo. That's pretty nice. All right. So now we're gonna go a bit longer and try and get enough points to Pack-a-Punch the ASM-1 and see what that's like.
Mr. Monkey to target to play!